Delamere Forest, where oftentimes you come here just to camp or just to have a stroll and take in the scenery. Today we're here to interview the Wombats and find out what inspires them and what's going to motivate you to achieve your dreams as well.
Basically, I moved to Liverpool from Norway and went to university, and I met this fella, and it was just in a club one night, and we had a mutual American friend, and he really liked your songs or whatever because you knew him from before, and he asked like, yeah, do you want to start like jamming out or write some songs or like play some songs? And the next day, hungover, we had a practice, and that was the first Wombats practice, I suppose.
Yeah, and I knew Dan previously before, and yeah, we just started playing together in tiny bars in Liverpool and wherever anyone would have us, to be honest.
So what would you say is the path you took, so the sort of challenges you had, and how did you overcome those initially?
Getting from A to B was quite a challenge, so we drove a very, what car was it, a little...
Yeah, I mean, we obviously, one of the hardest things, like coming from Liverpool, was to get gigs outside of Liverpool. Because obviously if you go and play down in London or Manchester or whatever, they kind of expect you to bring some people, and if you haven't got any family or friends there, it's kind of hard to bring anyone without any profile or whatever. So it took us a while to get out of Liverpool, and then when we did, obviously, as Merv said, to actually get ourselves there at minimum cost with our gear. So we had quite a few, journeys up and down the M6 to get to various places that would have us. Some gigs would just be disasters, and we'd end up like trying to hire a drum kit, and then the toms wouldn't arrive, and we'd have lots of practical issues that you just learn. You learn as you go along, and
playing just for the sound man and the bar staff, and that sort of thing. Sleeping on people's floors, and it wasn't very glamorous.
What would you say are the highlights now of your career when you're looking back? I'm not saying you are at the end point, but reflecting now, like you said, from your start point, what would you say the highlights now for you?
Well, definitely one was the other week. We played Nebworth supporting the Chili Peppers, and well, in the back of my head I was a bit like, well, are we the right band to be supporting these guys? And we walked on stage and everyone went completely mad for an hour or however long we played. It was one of the best gigs we've ever done.
Tonight you're the last group of the Sun after the weekend of Delamere Forest, and I know you'll be surrounded by lots of fans out there screaming and singing the songs along with you. What would you say to them to motivate them and to inspire them to follow their dreams, to maybe be on stage as well at some time in their career?
Just work really hard. Like don't think too much about where you want to end up. Like the sort of like goal or whatever. Just enjoy what you're doing at the time, but you have to just keep going. Basically, that's what we did. I mean,
the phrase itself, although it is cliched, the kind of "follow your dreams" line that you kind of hear so much. Like there is a reason why that phrase exists, and because sometimes I think people find it a deterrent, and it is actually a dream. But if they work hard and they're completely committed and they're ready to put everything else on the back burner, then you can get there.